Hello dear students, welcome to all of you in your physics class. I hope all of you are good. Grade 9, Chapter 1, Physical Quantities in Measurement. Topic 1.6, Measuring Instrument. Today we will learn how to take reading from vernier caliper. Vernier calipers. Vernier calipers are an instrument used to measure the very small lengths accurately up to 1/10 of a millimeter. If we will talk about its construction, then from both the pictures we can observe that it consists of two jaws. One pair of jaws is on lower side and the second pair of jaws is on upper side. Lower jaws are used for measuring outer dimensions and upper jaws are used for measuring inner dimensions. Also it has two scales, one main scale and the second vernier scale. Okay, at number 1 you can observe lower jaws, at number 2 you can observe upper jaws, at number 3 you can observe stem for measuring depths, that's a metal strip. At number 4 and 5 you can observe main scale, at number 6 and 7 you can observe vernier scale, and at number 8 screw is there. If we will talk about main scale, then the longer line on the main scale represent centimeter, smaller lines represent millimeter. Now we will talk about the pitch of vernier caliper. The separation between two smaller lines on the main scale is called the pitch of vernier calipers. It is 1 millimeter. Okay, and the least count of the vernier caliper is 0.1 millimeter. If we will convert it in centimeter, then it will be 0.01 centimeter. Here we have 4 steps which are used for measurement. Firstly, we have to find error. Secondly, main scale reading. Thirdly, vernier scale reading. And then we will add both main scale and vernier scale reading. Then we will get actual value. How to find out zero error? Simply, first of all, you have to close the two lower jaws of vernier calipers and then note reading. If the zero of vernier scale coincides with the zero of main scale, then there is no zero error. And if the zero of the vernier scale does not coincide with the zero of the main scale, then there will be two conditions: positive zero error and negative zero error. Let's talk about zero error. Zero error is basically a condition where a measuring instrument registers a reading when there should not be any reading. In simple, we can say that when the zeroth line of the vernier scale does not coincide with the zeroth line of main scale, then we called it zero error. Now in case of zero error, we have two types: positive zero error or negative zero error. So in case of positive zero error, the zeroth line of the vernier scale moves toward right. You can observe in picture 1. In second picture you can observe negative zero error. The zeroth line of the vernier caliper moves toward left. Here we will discuss how to find out positive zero error and how to find out negative zero error. Firstly, let's discuss a positive zero error from the first picture. Whenever you will observe that the zeroth line of the vernier scale moves toward right, then what will you do? You will observe that which division of vernier scale coincides with main scale. Here you can observe that the fourth division of the vernier scale coincides with main scale. So you will note down the reading 4, fourth division. Then what you will do, you will multiply it with least count. Then you will multiply fourth division with least count and it will give you answer 0.04. Secondly, in case of negative zero error, whenever you will observe that the zeroth of the vernier scale moves toward left from the zeroth of the main scale, then you will simply note down the reading, simply note down the that which line of the vernier scale coincides with the main scale. Again, fourth line is coinciding, so you will note down that fourth line and you will subtract that fourth line from total number of divisions of vernier scale. Total number of divisions of vernier scales are 10, so 10 minus 4, then multiply it with least count 0.01 centimeter. So you will get 6 into 0.01 centimeter and your final answer is 0.06 centimeter. Here we will learn how to measure main scale reading, how we can note down the main scale reading. So whenever you will insert any ball, any rectangular bar, cylinder in between the jaws of vernier caliper, then for main scale reading you have to observe that which line of main scale coincides with the zeroth of vernier scale. Here in this condition, fifth line is coinciding with the zeroth of vernier scale. So we will move one division back. So we will note down one division before zeroth. Suppose here fifth division is coinciding, so we will note down that's 4 millimeter. Okay, so whenever we will convert it in centimeter, then we 0.4. Here we will observe, here we will learn how to measure vernier scale reading. When we will talk about vernier scale reading, then simply in this case you have to observe that which line of vernier scale coincides with main scale reading. Okay, here in this case you can observe that seventh line is clearly coinciding with the 40th line of main scale. So what you will do, simply you have to note down the 7th division. Vernier scale reading is equal to 7th division. Then afterward you have to multiply it with least count, then you will get 0.07 centimeter. Reading having no zero error. If your instrument is error free, then simply you have to measure main scale reading, then vernier scale reading, and then finally you have to add both of them, vernier scale reading plus main scale reading. Then you will get final accurate answer. What is zero correction for positive zero error? First of all, we will discuss that what is zero correction. In case of positive zero error, multiply the vernier scale reading with least count and then subtract it from the observed measurement. From here you can observe that first of all you have to measure zero error, then afterward main scale reading, then vernier scale reading, then you will add both main scale and vernier scale reading. You will get 0.47 centimeter. This one is your observed value, then you will subtract zero error from this value. Whenever you will subtract your zero error, you will get actual value. In case of positive zero error, you will do subtraction. You will subtract zero error. What is zero correction for negative zero error? As we know that firstly we have to measure zero error, then main scale reading, then vernier scale reading, and then finally we have to add both main scale and vernier scale reading. for the removal of negative zero error, we will add our zero error in the observed answer. Then we will get actual value. If zero error is negative, then we will add the zero error in observed answer, and if the zero error is positive, then we will subtract zero error from observed answer, because zero correction is opposite of zero error. Here in your textbook example 1.1 is there. Find the diameter of a cylinder placed between the outer jaws of vernier caliper shown in figure 1.8. It's quite simple. Firstly, they measure zero error. As we all know that the main scale reading for zero error is always 0. Then afterward we will note down the vernier scale reading. So 7th line of the vernier scale coincides with the main scale, so we will note down 7th division and then multiply it with least count, then we will get 0.07 centimeter. Now we will add both main scale and vernier scale reading, 0.0 plus 0.07 centimeter, and we will get 0.07 centimeter. Its zero correction will be minus 0.07 centimeter. I already told you in previous slide that zero correction is opposite of the zero error. Now we want to find out the diameter of the cylinder. We measure main scale reading, then vernier scale reading, then we will add both the values and then zero correction. Our zero error was minus 0.07, so we will subtract 2.26 centimeter minus 0.07 centimeter, and our actual value is 2.19 centimeter. That's the correct diameter of the cylinder. So you have to follow the same pattern for measuring your value. Firstly, zero error, then main scale reading, then vernier scale reading, and then for total reading you have to add both main scale and vernier scale. And in case of positive and negative zero error, for positive zero error your zero correction will be subtracted, and for negative zero your zero correction will be added. Okay. Here I added few questions for self-assessment. Define least count. What is the least count of vernier caliper? What is zero correction? Also I have some written work for you. Question number 1. What are the reasons for zero error? Secondly, how you can remove zero error? Thirdly, how you can measure zero error? Okay, tomorrow we will discuss screw gauge. Okay dear students, take care of yourself.